A very good morning and welcome to all the distinguished guests and speakers here in this session. This is a felicitation ceremony organized by Media and Entertainment Skills Council for all the candidates who have won gold, silver, bronze, and medallion of excellence at WorldSkills at the IndiaSkills platform held at ITPO on 2022 January from 6th to 10th of January here in New Delhi. So today I'll take this opportunity to welcome you all on behalf of Media and Entertainment Skills Council and to boost the morale of these stars of today, these candidates. I'd first like to welcome all and introduce our guest for today. So today we have with us eminent speakers from industry and experts. So I'll start with Colonel Schendel is with us. Just a minute.
Hi, morning.
Good morning, sir. So we'd like to welcome Colonel Schendel. He's a senior head WorldSkills India at NSDC. He's taking under his guidance this IndiaSkills National took place and was a success story itself. We have our Governing Council of Media and Entertainment Skills Council and President and Executive Director of APTEC, Dr. Anuj Kakar with us. We have Colonel Ravi Kharbanda-ji, honorary member WorldSkills. He's been with IndiaSkills since the inception and he's guiding us as a senior advisor at Media and Entertainment Skills Council. We have with us Mr. Satish Narayanan, graphic design technology expert and CEO of Design Media. He's been with graphic design technology since 2013. We also have Pradeep Kumarji, 3D digital game art expert and art director at Lakshya Digital. We have Mr. Sameer Prabhune, print media technology expert and CEO Advanced Graphics. Mr. Vineet Raj Kapoor is taking care of industrial design technology. We welcome you. We also have Dr. Ramesh Shankar Pudale-ji, Program Manager for Autodesk. He'll be guiding us throughout. He's been very supportive for industrial design technology. Plus, we have Mr. Amit Rangta-ji, Operations Manager and Technical Delegate Assistant at WorldSkills India. Last but not the least, these candidates who have won the glory, who have won the gold, silver, and bronze at IndiaSkills 2021. We have Utsav, Stephen Harris, Vagisha Jain, Shrishti Mitra in graphic design technology. We have Pankaj Singh, Abhinav Verma, Subhajit Dao, and Durga Pavan for 3D digital game art. We have Omkar, Swagat Chaudhary, and Aditya for print media technology, and Kopal in Devika Jhunjhunwala and Amal Tirthankar for industrial design technology. So let's first of all welcome to all the guests and candidates and their experts who have been guiding them. And for the opening remarks, I would like to request our CEO, Sir, Mr. Mohit Soni, sir, please, will like to have your word.
Thank you, Pooja. It's a proud moment for me to be a part of this felicitation ceremony today, and it gives a great sense of pride to understand our candidates, 14 of the best ones which have been selected from the country right now. I'm sure all of you have gone through with the tough phases of competing across various levels of competition and must have really enjoyed and learned a lot through your journey. This is a time when the country is eyeing at you. You know, the best ones who are there from the lot of multiple of those candidates who were identified, who participated in this competition. It's something which certainly brings a lot of, I would say, pressure, but at the same point of time, a good pressure on your shoulders right now to get yourself further groomed, further matured, and more skilled to represent the country and bring something which can make every Indian proud. You know, we have been seeing these WorldSkills competitions for over a long time now. Shanghai is going to be a special one because it's China. So certainly you guys needs to compete with the best at the best of the places which is going to be there. Uh, to make this journey a success, I also wish to thank and congratulate Colonel Anuj Kakar, Amit, and the entire team at NSDC, who during this tough time of COVID itself has successfully completed the India Skills competition and gave us a platform to showcase the talent which we have in the media and entertainment domain. Our magicians, the experts who have always been instrumental, always been supporting, will continue to give you all that support, all that requisite which is required for you to be a great, successful individual and a skilled professional. Trust me, although we are all talking about medals, gold, silver, bronze, or whatever, but what really matters more is the skill set which you are able to gather during this entire journey. I'm sure this would become a great platform for all of those people who are eyeing to be or aspiring to be in any of the domains related to the skilling ecosystem. So guys, it's not just about winning a medal. Trust me, it's going to be much more than that. You're going to be leading the way for a lot of people who are going to be following you in this journey of getting skilled and trained and become the best of the professionals which the industry envisages to do today. We nurtured and developed a lot of our training centers who started training the candidates well in advance for these WorldSkills competition. And it's a proud moment to mention that out of those 14 candidates who have been selected in the nationals, 8 comes from the training centers which we were able to build up over the years of time. I wish to thank our governing council member and esteemed industry member, Mr. Anuj Kakar, the team at AppTech, and everyone who has been there from NIID, NIFT, Design Skill, all those institutions who have been supporting us in a big way to make this skill sets recognized, trained, groomed, and identified to be showcased to the world. So with these opening remarks, I put it back to Pooja to showcase the message from our honorable chairman, Sri Subhash Gaiji, so that all of you can feel the way, the entire ecosystem is right now looking at you and considering you to play the best of the role which you can do. I also wish to thank our partner from Autodesk, Mr. Ramesh, who has always been instrumental in supporting us in this initiative, our Colonel Ravi, who has been a guiding force behind MESC and also a very eminent part of the WorldSkills competition throughout. So with this, I leave it back to Pooja, and I congratulate each and every one of you. But trust me, guys, the game starts now. So you need to really, really, really showcase your talent and make each of us feel proud and follow you out across the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. It really means a lot coming it from you. So I'd like to take this opportunity to play the video of our Honorable Chairman, Sri Subhash Kaiji, as he has sent a video message for you all.
My heartiest congratulations to all the winners of IndiaSkills. I am proud of you that you have been chosen for your brilliance and excellence within you regarding various skills. My only advice to you in future is focus on yourself. Know thou yourself. Leave aside the world affairs, leave aside the welfare side on a different side. Work on yourself. You will have much more power to excel your skill to reach to the greatest success. Trust me, you will be there because you are promising. My blessings and congratulations for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, So let's hear it from Colonel Schendel. Let's get his insights and his message for these winners. After so much difficulty and problems, still this IndiaSkills national competition took place with a very, very close bubble, but it has been there in all the highlights. So Colonel Schendel, we'd like to hear it from you for the candidates.
Okay. Thank you, Pooja, and thanks, Soni Saab and Gai Saab for his message. No journey can be taken unless we have many hands together. And these hands came not only from NSTC or the government, these hands came from the industry, these hands came from the sector skill councils, and the enthusiasm which our competitors had or their supporting states. All that was made possible. Even we had reached to a situation that on second day we were told to wind up, but we said no, we'll not wind up. We went back to the government of Delhi and they were more than supporting. The chief secretary himself gave a permission that you go ahead. And it was something like, typically like you're marching forward in a no man's land. The first one falls, the second one takes over. And this is how we carried on. So many people from my team were just falling to this COVID problem and isolating themselves to a hotel nominated in COVID isolation hotel in AWSITC, but they kept doing from the backhands and finally we completed it. So thanks to the Sector Skill Council, the industry, the experts, the juries, and the kind of support we had from everyone, this would have not been possible. As far as MPSC is concerned, they've got a fantastic track record. 3 of their skills went to Kazan in 2019, and they came back with medallion and a bronze. And this year, we have the WorldSkills has added industrial design technology, and we have a great hope. Some of the things which I have noticed, and so as many of them, the skills, it should be so aspirational that if I compete, it is something like that when you play at state level, you have an eye to look at the India team. When you're selecting yourself, looking forward to play for nation. So that kind of aspiration was somewhat, had few gaps in certain skills where there was less of support. But I'm very happy, particularly in this sector where we are present today, there is a pickup point. So when you talk to the competitors, they should not fall back to what from they came from. They actually have something to look forward. So this is why this year we are making sure that all those people who go to WorldSkills, irrespective of what they come back with, they have a guaranteed best job available or a support if they want to go for a higher studies. We are talking to many other government machinery to make it happen. And so that there is an aspiration among the competitors that we go forward. This is going to open a life path for us. Another thing, lots has been spoken in every form and forum ever since we have finished IndiaSkills or we started off with regional, is skilling, training and all. Somehow I feel there is a bit of miss that as any competition has almost 35% of development. It's very important. That is where I look at the industries for their psychological development. When you're training these people, their mental balancing, how will they listen to an interpreter who is not familiar to them? If he can't understand the interpreter's language, there's no point competing in the skill unless you know what you need to do. It's not necessary the competitors you love most will be the one who's telling you exactly. Similarly, a lot of people get shocked to see a kind of arena because they come from a background or they come from a part of the country where such kind of infrastructure is not available. It's only in-home or some training institution where they actually see these kind of equipment. So when you plan this, my piece of advice is, and we are putting our best foot forward, we are getting a lot of centralized training schedules, which we'll be bringing after 3-4 months when they go to the initial basic refresher on their skills to get them psychologically prepared, including their soft skills. balancing out their diets, because every pallet has a different, but there the pallet will be what kind of menu they serve us. So they need to keep fit, and more than that, building their strength to withstand 9 hours of pressure to work on a single day. Actually, it is hours. We give another 1 hour so that you don't collapse. It generally happens, and there is nothing to feel a little surprised about it. It happens in most of the places. People get nervous in the competitive exams, and this is where you actually seeing a person next to you who is competing, and he looks slightly larger than you in his size also. And we have somewhere we get slightly nervous when we look at a couple of white-skinned people competing against you. So all this need to be psychologically built into our candidates, that they are superb, and the kind of training our industry is giving here in MTSC and the media, and with the Ghai Saab's outreach with the media, entire media industry, I'm sure we'll come out of this. So my good wishes to team, and going forward, we have got barely 8 months. The reverse count has already started off. So we look forward to your very holistic support, please. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Schendel sir. It's pleasure having you here, and we know you are very busy and you've taken out time from your busy schedule. So it means a lot. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, Pooja.
So let's invite Dr. Anuj Kakar ji. He is our guiding force. He's a governing council member, and he's president and executive director at AWSITC. And
thank you, Pooja. Mohit, Colonel Schendel, Colonel Kharbanda, all the experts from the industry, and most importantly, the candidates who are present here today, and all the other dignitaries who are present today. Thank you for allowing me to share the forum with all such achievers who are there today. It's a personally an honor for me. Or if I have your permission, I would like to switch language to Hindi or English, because I think that is also part of a training in some such way, and I'll explain how. सबसे पहले तो मैं आप सबका अभिनंदन करना चाहूंगा कि आप यहाँ तक पहुंचे जहाँ तक आप चाहते थे, लेकिन अभी बहुत रास्ता आगे पड़ा है, बहुत अभी आगे जाना है आपने. देखिए, अचीवमेंट आज आप यू मस्ट बी राइटली क्लासिफाइंग योरसेल्फ अचीवर्स. हजारों सैकड़ों लोगों में से आप लोग चुन के आए हैं यहाँ पे, तो जाहिर है कि अच्छा लग रहा होगा. हमें भी अच्छा लग रहा है आपके साथ जुड़ने से. एक मेरा रिक्वेस्ट कर सकता हूँ क्या बच्चों आपसे कि कैन यू पुट ऑन योर वीडियो इफ पॉसिबल, बिकॉज ये ब्लैक बॉक्सेस में बात करना बड़ा अजीब सा अटपटा सा लगता है. अगर पॉसिबल है तो आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज पुट ऑन योर वीडियोस so that I can see you and have a face-to-face interaction with you. Thank you so much. जैसे मैंने कह रहा था कि एक अचीवमेंट तो अच्छी लगती है, सबको अच्छी लगती है. मैं भी छोटी सी चीज कर लेता हूं तो एक क्रॉसवर्ड भी सॉल्व कर लिया या वर्डल सॉल्व कर लिया तो एक उत्साह आता है, एक अच्छापन लगता है. और उस समय ये लगता है कि that I have conquered the world because I have solved wordle in 3 tries or 2 tries, जो और लोग नहीं कर पा रहे. बट ये सिर्फ इतनी आसान चीज नहीं है. Achievement is a continuous process. It is a staircase. It's you just climbing one step so that you can climb the next. Otherwise, there is no sense of climbing that step as well. You might as well stay there for the rest of your life. It doesn't work like that in your life. And ये जो भी competitions आप ले रहे हैं, there is with a particular goal, because this is the path that you have been put on, and let's say you are in an intermediate step of achieving the final aspiration of winning the gold at the World Skill Council. But this achievement, as you would realize, ये सिर्फ आपके ऊपर नहीं डिपेंड करता है. जितना भी आप अपने आप को अच्छा मानते हो, जितना भी आपको, it's a team sport. जो आपके पूरे पीछे पूरी NSDC की मशीनरी है, आपके पीछे जो MESC की मशीनरी है, इंडस्ट्री की मशीनरी है, आपके जो इंस्टीट्यूट्स में जहां पे आप पढ़ रहे हैं वहां पे आपके फैकल्टीज हैं, मेंबर्स हैं, आपके अपने फ्रेंड्स हैं, जो आपको प्रोत्साहित कर रहे हैं, आपको एनकरेज कर रहे हैं कि आप यहाँ तक चलो, आप करते हो। और ये सबका कहीं ना कहीं मिश्रण होता है कि जहाँ आप वहां तक पहुंचे हो जहां पे आज पहुंचे हो। लेकिन अभी दिल्ली दूर है और शंघाई उससे थोड़ा और दूर है, तो उसके लिए दी बहुत मेहनत करनी है। You know, as they say, achievement is, greatness is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. जितना आप अपने आप को मेहनत करके, जितना आप उसको बारीकी में जाके आप अपने आप को प्रिपेयर करोगे, तो वो जो 8 घंटे या 9 घंटे हैं उतने आसान लगने लगेंगे। जितनी प्रिपरेशन कम होगी, जितनी प्रिपरेशन में आप कमी छोड़ोगे, उतने ही उस टाइम पे आपको प्रेशर ज्यादा लगेगा। और इस समय तो आपके पास ही आपकी पूरी जो मशीनरी है आपको सपोर्ट कर रही है, ट्रेन कर रही है, मेंटर कर रही है, आपको साइकोलॉजिकली स्ट्रेंथन कर रही है, वो सब ठीक है। एंड आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी टू हियर Colonel Schendel mentioned that even going to the extent of training of your diet, that's a very, very important part of the whole any competition, whether it's physical or mental process. So with this machine, but when you are there, you are alone. उस समय it is between you and not even your skill. Skill तो है आप में, अगर आप में skill नहीं होती तो यार, और नहीं होगी तो आप यहाँ पे होगे नहीं, तो वो तो एक गिवन होता है। और जहां पे जितने लोग होंगे वहां पे ना उनके पास सब वो स्किल होगी। It is not a measurement of skills, it is a measurement of the demonstration of that skill at the right time. अभी आप लोग पता नहीं टेनिस फॉलो करते हो कि नहीं करते हो, लेकिन अगर जो लोग कोई भी स्पोर्ट ले लो फॉलो करते हो ना, Nadal was losing 2 sets down, finally he won. But कैसे? क्या दूसरे सामने वाले को खेलना नहीं आता, या he was more strength? He is psychologically so strong, and that is the quality of the winner. Skills तो चाहिए ही चाहिए, और skills बढ़ाने के लिए सब लोग बैठे हैं आपके साथ and आपकी मदद करने के लिए. You know, I've spent about 18 years in AppTech, and AppTech, for some of you who don't know, is the parent company which controls both Arena Animation and Mac. नाम आपने सुने होंगे और शायद कुछ लोग आपने इसी इंस्टीट्यूट से पढ़े भी होंगे. You know, I'm very proud that अभी ऑस्कर के nominations announce हुए हैं for the next Oscar, which will be held in March, and all 10 people, all the 10 movies which have been nominated in the VFX category have about 100 alumni from Arena or Mac. So on an average, it is a guarantee that कम से कम on an average 10 लोग ऐसे alumni होंगे जो will come back with an Oscar and will have a credit in an Oscar winning movie. Now, how does this happen? I mean, okay, we train about 30,000 students in a year, and we've trained lakhs of students over the last 3 decades that we've been doing this. All that is fine, but the process of producing achievers is something which I think we have kind of fine-tuned. आप हमारे किसी भी जो लोग एरिना मैक्स से पढ़े हैं उनको मालूम है ना, हो सकता है और जगह इंस्टीट्यूट्स में भी होता होगा, मेरे को नहीं ठीक से मालूम है, लेकिन competitions is a very important part of developing the achievement process. सिर्फ ये competition की बात नहीं है, ये आपकी लाइफ की बात है. You're not studying this discipline only to appear at competitions. Because you want to make a career in this. And career में उतार चढ़ाव आते रहेंगे, no matter what you want to do. उतार भी आएंगे, चढ़ाव भी आएंगे, और आपको उनको पार करते जाना है. तो जब आप उस मेंटल फ्रेमवर्क्स में बढ़ते हैं, तो हम लोग इतने कॉम्पिटिशन्स करते हैं इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल ड्यूरिंग द होल प्रोसेस ऑफ ट्रेनिंग, दैट इट इज अ ड्रिल कि ठीक है इसमें अचीव करना है. नहीं अचीव है कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बिकॉज इन द नेक्स्ट डे देयर इज अनदर कॉम्पिटिशन व्हिच इज स्टार्टिंग एंड यू हैव टू स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर दैट. So it's a whole process which I will strongly encourage you, now that you have come where you are, to build this into yourself, not only for the sake of WorldSkills, but for the sake of your career, for the sake of yourself, and for the sake of the glory of India in general. With those words, I really thank the organizers for having invited me here. My best wishes are with all the participants, and the support of AppTech will always be available. And Colonel Kharbanda, I know, has been associated with WorldSkills for a very, very long time. I don't know exactly how long, but so as Colonel Schendel. So support of AppTech will always be available to NSC for such great tasks that they are doing. And I congratulate MESC and all the students for having achieved this particular objective. And I wish them all the best for the future. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Anuj sir. आपका जब आप बोलते हैं तो वो मतलब डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन बच्चों के साथ और सबके साथ जाता है, and it really means a lot. And I'm so glad that this time, like even Mohit sir has mentioned, AWSITCs are the training centers that were developed over past few years have given us 35% of winning candidates here in the nationals. So it's really a pride moment for us. Thank you so much, Anuj sir. So about WorldSkills, अगर हमें सबसे ज़्यादा कोई बता सकता है, and the most information from the insights that we get is from Colonel Ravi Kharbanda sir. So sir, I'd like to take this moment to have you address our candidates and experts.
Yeah, thank you, Pooja, for inviting me on this felicitation ceremony of the national winners in media skills. Well, I'm privileged and honored to address the national champions. I think the champions need a big applause from all of us. Mubarak ho sabko. Congratulations to all of you. Now, these 14 winners of 4 skills, as graphic design, 3D game art, print technology, and industrial design technology, showcase their skills and aptitude at state level, the regional level, and at the national level. And finally, at the national level. Now, I must tell you, I'm associated with WorldSkills India since inception. And with pride, I must tell you that select candidates of this competitions are much better than previous years, in spite of challenging times and handicap underwent during competitions. Hence, I'm certain the candidates who represent the country will bring back laurels to the nation. The council, in guidance from NSDC, has devised a training program incorporating all criteria and aspects which required consultation. We'll prepare you to a medal-winning standard by conducting regular mock tests. I know whosoever represents the country will benchmark standards at the international forum. What I just suggest is remain focused on training. And I know Indians, especially competitors, once they decide on a thing, isko thaan le lete hain, and then they work till the end to achieve the results. Yes, award will be yours if you follow this. There's no doubt in my mind. Besides all this, we'll make you work and train on tools and equipment which will be provisioned at the WorldSkills International competitions under the supervision of the best experienced national and international experts. For certain skills, we do not have the infrastructure. For that, what we're ensuring is we're trying to build up exchange programs so that we make you visit that country where the infrastructure is available. And in certain ways not feasible, we inviting them to a country so that they train our people. Besides that, what we're trying to do is identifying skill specialists of their skill who will be visiting during the training period and who will guide you further to upskill your skill so that you are at the international level, you become champions. No, I'm two very certain candidates, Indian champs, of course, once they return, they will come back with a medal. And we'll ensure you that you're invited at the president's place. By the president, you should be invited. And I'm very confident this time, as I said, having heard and seen the previous standard, they did well. And when the standard of the candidates selected at the national level is so very good, I have no doubt we will not come back with medals. We will come back and will showcase to the country that in media, we have no doubt in all 4 skills. We have full hope you will come back with a medal and make us proud. Thank you. Good luck. We'll of course keep meeting you all while you are under training. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Really means a lot coming from you, because so much guidance we have been getting from your end. We have always been taking your suggestion, your advice on whenever we see a huddle. Now, coming to the industry partners, we have Dr. Ramesh Shankar Pudaleji. He's been very supportive with Autodesk in training, in conducting competition with the support of jury and everything. So Ramesh sir, first of all, thank you so much for being here, and we'd really like to hear it from you how Autodesk is working and looking at these competitions, especially in the scale of IDT.
Okay, thank you, Pooja, and first of all, congratulations to all the IndiaSkills winners. So these are the bright and the talented students across the country, and we really hope that these students will definitely bring the medals or the gold medals to India. First of all, I think this is thank you Media and Entertainment Skill Council for organizing such a program to guide the students, as well as also understand how the industry can support all these students. So the key thing is in all these cases, the first time we have been introducing this IDT, Industrial Design Technology, and to get the candidates, we really align Autodesk education programs such like a future Inter-Future Skill competition, where we also got a lot of entries, and we push those entries to the WorldSkills competition. So one of the things, I was also a part of the WorldSkills panel 2 times, represented India as an expert. But one of the key things is, all these winners, they really need to understand, how they should prepare. What would be the key strategy, in terms of kind of a winning strategy, how much time we have available, and how you can plan your calendar, and that's really important for you to manage your time wisely and effectively. That's some important things. A lot of experts are also here, so they can also really understand how we can nurture them, because right now they have a potential. They have shown their national talent, or they are national winners, and now what is the next, and what is their the roadmap to achieve, or to get the to become as a kind of first winner worldwide, or to get the medallions. So one of the thing is, I really advise all the students to just stay focused on all the test projects, the skills what we are talking about, and the guidance and the advice, or the inputs which are coming from industry, the inputs which are coming from the experts, and of course from Autodesk sides, we really help the students again for pressure test. Some of the countries from other skills also, they have done pressure test. So these initiatives will really help us to keep the competitive and a kind of maintaining the continuous momentum of those skill competencies, within the candidate. And we really expect, because Autodesk is completely supportive, in terms of training and other activities, but we'll try to see how we can match up, or how we can, get those kind of, international high levels of standard, bring to India and nurture or guide the students continuously in a phase-wise manner. So that will really help us to build up that the skill competency at the world skill level. And that's what